was just one of those weeks where I should have known, I should have realized, and I should have planned for the fact that I just wasn't going to be super productive this past week. And instead, I felt like I was doing great in the past couple weeks. I was on a roll. I had some habits locked in that I was just going to continue and it wasn't even going to be hard. Goodness gracious. Hey, my name is Darz. Welcome here on this channel. We are challenging the comfort zone, learning and growing and trying to become an authentic version of ourselves. Because, you know, when you grow up super shy in a culture where most people follow a specific path, it's very hard to break out of that and basically learn to become confident and just rely on yourself for what's best for you and what really works for you. So every week I just try to look at what I've been doing, kind of make some plans for the coming week and just make sure I'm working towards things regularly, because if you don't ever look at that stuff, then it's very easy to just slip and kind of let life pass you by without ever achieving the things you say you want to achieve. But last week, when I tell you, I completely was forgetting like everything. I was forgetting to be intentional about doing certain things. Like I said I wanted to eat veggies every day. I said I wanted to meditate every day. I was doing those things so good. Like I was so sure that they were just going to be automatic. But in fact, the fact that I thought it was going to be automatic made me be not intentional about it. So not being intentional made me completely forget. You'd think I'd be used to like looking at my weekly reset plans like throughout the week. Some weeks I do, some weeks I just literally forget. So those things did not happen, like maybe once or twice. Honestly, I did not eat very great this week. And the one thing that I did, I'm very happy about, is I cleaned my rig, my home on wheels. I scrubbed it. I was gonna say from top to bottom, but I just realized there are actually like sealing spots that I didn't scrub, certain parts that I didn't scrub, but I basically scrubbed everything, most things. And I completely cleaned it and organized my stuff into it. This week, should I stop for a second? I never congratulate myself on things. I never really stop to celebrate things. Well, when I do lay down to sleep at night in here, I just feel so good and I just like revel in the feeling of like, it's clean and organized and it feels good. So maybe that counts. But speaking of it now, I'm just like, okay, on to the next thing. Move on. So the next thing that I'm working on is completely getting all of my stuff out of my parents' house where I have been living for the past year-ish or so. I have moved most of my own stuff into here. I do have some other stuff that's like books and decorations that I can't like really move into here or / don't want to because they're so heavy. I don't know how I have that many books. I am such a non-material things type of person. I do not have many things. But somehow there have been books that I'm just like, this is such a good book. I have to keep it. I just have to keep it. And I'm holding on to them. Maybe it's time to let go. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe that's a future video. But I've already gone through some of it, but I definitely just need to finish packing up and moving everything out. Definitely has to happen this week. So that is number one. That is going to happen. Okay, a couple other things that I need to do that I've been like a little bit, this is getting out of my comfort zone, right? Challenging the comfort zone. Expanding the comfort zone. I don't know why my water will not turn on, because I thought with electricity plugged in, the water pump should work, right? But maybe, I don't know if this is possible. Is this just completely wild to say? Would the water pump be propane based where it would work if the propane is turned on? That doesn't make any sense to me. So water does not turn on. I need to figure out the water. Second thing, water heater, which I think should work if the water pump is on and working. And third thing is the fridge, and the fourth thing is the furnace, which those three things maybe are going to be connected. I don't know. But once I turn on the propane, I know that the furnace works off of propane, and I know that what did I just say? The fridge works off of propane. So I just need to sit down and actually take the time to figure out how to turn it on, make sure it works, make sure it runs. I mean, I know it works. I know it works, but I just haven't done it myself yet. So that is on the docket for this week. These things will help me become a little more mobile in my little mobile home. I have been definitely holding back and finding myself stuck in this safe rut of like staying around at the house in the yard. I have definitely driven to other places, but places that I'm comfortable with. So I need to pull the plug, take off, go try something new. And also on top of that, I haven't yet jump started the truck camper situation rig thing. If you watched my other video, I think I posted it. No, maybe I didn't post it yet. I think I posted it yesterday. I'll link it down below if I did. I left the headlights on for a day, so it killed my battery. So I haven't yet jump started the darn thing. I gotta figure that out. Other than that, honestly, I just want to make sure I'm hitting my regular goals. Like, well, I always track expenses and journal and do my finish lesson and go for a walk for sure. But the one thing that I've been struggling on is working out. I need to get back on that. So that feels like a lot of things, but they're kind of like basically only 3 buckets, right? Figure out the camper, clean up my stuff out of the house, and work out. So hopefully this week I can actually accomplish all those things. I've said it before, but I do not like when I have outside accountability for something, when I tell somebody else that I'm going to do something and I come back and say, I didn't do it. Which is why sometimes, as a person who does well with outside accountability, it also burns me sometimes, because I'm like, I'm just going to keep this to myself, because then if I don't do it, nobody's going to know. Which is horrible, because my own self should be the biggest accountability partner to myself. Honestly, if I tell myself I'm going to do it, then I should just do it. I should be the biggest advocate and self-motivator. But for some reason, my mind and brain and personality just works so much better if I tell somebody, hey, I'm going to do this, hold me to it. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being my accountability. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.